Okay, so I am back. The steamer is officially put away for the second half of this routine, and now we're just going to go in with one of my favorite devices, which is the high frequency device. And this one that I have is by Nuderma, and I'll link it below. It releases neon and argon gas, so that's pretty awesome. And here's kind of what it looks like. Again, if I can't pick it up on camera, then I will be sure to add an image of it. But when you open it up, inside you have your device. And so this is the piece that you actually plug into the wall. And inside you have these glass rods. This one is the mushroom head one that I love to use. And you simply just pop this into the device and you're able to use it there. So you have the mushroom head. Here we go. We have the comb. My boyfriend actually loved this one a lot. You have a couple of different tips. I believe this one is best for targeting acne spots. And then this one, as you can imagine, you just kind of go along your chin. Do that. So there's a lot of different rods in here with a lot of different benefits. I'm going to go ahead and plug this into the wall and also rewash my hands again. So we just take the device, and I'm only going to be using the mushroom head tip today. You just pop it in, and you want to make sure that it's secure in there. And then at the bottom here, you have different settings. So from 1 all the way to 4. And I think usually I set this to about a 2 for me. Let's see. My apologies, that's 1 to 5. But I usually set it around 2. And the cool thing about this, so you can just kind of put it directly. Let's turn it up a little bit more. And as you can see, I don't know if that's visible, but you can actually see it's purple here. So the gas comes up through here, out through the front. You want to make sure that you're keeping this clean before and after. And I have heard that some people can just like put down kind of like cotton or like a layer. If you have like gauze or something like that, and you can kind of use it as like a scared myself, you can kind of use it as like a barrier so that you're not feeling the zaps as much, which I used to do, but I like to just put it directly like hovering over my skin, so it's not actually touching my skin, it's just kind of hovering above it. I'm going to be careful around the eye area. And yes, you can smell the gas out of this if you're wondering. I changed my mind. I actually am going to do the targeted acne one. So I'm just going to pop this off and set it aside so that I can make sure that I sterilize it. And I'm just going to take out that acne tip and pop it in. And for this one, I do usually crank it up quite a bit. The funny thing is for this, I feel like I don't really deal with like breakouts and stuff, but lately with the congestion, I have had them. So usually when I'm using this tip, it's usually just on like 1 or 2 spots on the forehead, usually like right in this area. But as you guys can see, when I turn, I was breaking out way before this because I haven't done this routine or been keeping up with my skincare. So I have some breakouts kind of all over the place. So I'm just going to go ahead and crank that up. And I'm going to go a little bit higher. Let's go to 3. I feel like I usually go pretty high with this one. But I'm not going to do that. And so what I've heard that you want to do with this is when you're going to your skin, you just want to tap, 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 but you're not kind of like leaving it there, right? You don't want to just like leave it in one spot. So that actually feels like it's not high enough. Go in and give it a couple of taps. Okay, so the high frequency device has been put away. And what we're going to go into next is the charcoal and hydration mask. So what I typically use is the Peter Thomas Ross. And this is just the mini mask set, but I love it because then you can apply different masks to different areas, just to kind of target different things. And so I think I will stick with this today instead of trying something new. I do have the, again, the Shea Moisture Clarifying Mud Mask, but I think I'll save that until my next monthly facial. That way I'm not introducing too many new things, and if something does go wrong, fingers crossed that it doesn't, I can kind of figure out what it was by, doubling down on what new products I use. So since I always use these in my routine, I'm going to go ahead and use them. Continue to use them today. So I just got some of the mask on a clean finger, and usually I get quite a bit of pores, and large pores I guess I should say, in this area. So I'm gonna go there first. I think I'm kind of realizing as I do this that this routine does not make as much noise as I would like it to. So I find myself kind of filling in the spacing with me talking, but hopefully that's still relaxing and soothing for some people out there. Yeah, I have the Blue Yeti mic, but I think if I can really get a high grade ASMR mic, you can hear all the sounds. Okay. So I have the mask applied. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and rest for about 10-20 minutes. Just hang out here, let the mask do its thing. And in about 10 to 20 minutes, I will rinse this off and then I'll be back. I am back. The Peter Thomas mini face mask have been washed off of my face. How am I looking, guys? I feel good and I feel like I look good. And so what we're gonna do next is, what's supposed to happen is we're supposed to do like the ice therapy. So you can either grab frozen spoons or you can grab the ice globes, the facial ice globes, and just kind of rub them over your face. And while I imagine that feels so nice and so great, I don't have the ice globes and I did not freeze any spoons. So I'll be skipping that step, and instead what I'm going to do is put on a hydrating facial mask. And so the one that I'll be using today is by Avatara. And I don't remember where I got this from. I feel like maybe it was Target or something like that. But I'll try to link it below. It is free of parabens, silicones, formaldehyde, and fragrance, and it's cruelty free. So you gotta support, right? How could you not? The beautiful thing about this, I was just looking at the instructions, is this one is just the mask itself. I had to double check because, sometimes the masks are actually, they have like a plastic backing to them, and it's supposed to help you more easily put the mask on, but I just find sometimes it just ends up kind of getting in the way. So just gonna open this up and lay it on there. Oh, and that feels so soothing. I imagine that the ice globes sort of really calm my skin too. So there we go. I have a big forehead, so there's just a part of the mask there's just a part of my face that's not actually probably going to be in the mask, but that's okay. When that happens, yeah, let's see, maybe we can move it up some. And so yeah, there's just going to be a gap there, but when that happens, what I try to do is simply just take some of the liquid out of the empty package and just kind of put it into that blank space. Why did I stick my hands into that? It's like drip. There's a whole corner of like liquid. Pretty. You know the drill. I'm gonna go off camera and just relax for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna peel off the sheet mask and I'll be back. Okay. See you in 10. And it's so crazy. I just feel like with each step of this routine, my skin just looks better and better already. Just letting the moisture kind of soak in there. And this face mask, how would I rate it? I feel like I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. I think with the ice globes that it could be a solid like 9 out of 10. I am used to more liquidy type of like runny face mask, whereas this one leaves kind of like a thick layer on your face after you take it off, which is not a bad thing. My skin has a lot of bounce thanks to that mask. Okay, I'm just gonna rub the rest of that into my hands, especially because I've been washing them a lot today with this routine, so they're quite dry as well. In the next part of this routine, we're going to do the skin light mask. What I have here is a skin light mask, and this one's by Dermashine. They have really, really nice packaging for this product. And so, as with the other machines that I've showed today, you do get instructions on how to use it. In best cases, right, especially with the light mask, not every color can be used on darker skin tones. For example, I think blue may be one of these colors, LED colors, that people with brown to darker skin tones may want to avoid when they're doing the therapy lights. And so inside, as you guys can tell, I've used this many times before. Most of these products, again, I've had for years and years. But you have two ways to use this. So you can actually charge it and use it freehand, or you can use it plugged into the wall, which is usually how I use it. Especially because with a routine like this, you just really want to focus on like relaxation, right? So I think it's good if you want to be on the go and kind of move around with your mask, maybe clean, get things done, then, you know, you might not want to use it plugged into the wall. But if you're specifically doing this just for self-care, relaxation, then I would recommend going with the wall plug, because it'll kind of force you to enforce that, so that you're sticking to your, your relaxation. When you take out the mask, this is what it looks like, and inside there's a bunch of different LED panels, and you just kind of strap this around your head. You will look funny, but the treatment is very effective, I found. So the white controller is the wireless one. That's the one you're going to use when you're doing wireless. And then the wired blue controller is the one that you use plugged into the wall. And you just want to make sure this white one is the one that goes into the mask, and this black one is the one that goes into the wall plug. I'm going to hit the power switch. Let's make sure. There we go. And so the power's on. You can see by the little light indicator there. And I believe you can set the color, you can also set the time, and you can also set the intensity level of the LED light. So that's pretty amazing. Turn on the power switch, and then in the middle you can like preset, set your color, set your intensity, or set the time. And then when you're ready and you have like all of that, you just hit on off. So as you can see here, a 20-minute timer has started. And right now I have it set to the red color because the red color is the one that I use most often, which is safe for brown and darker skin tones. But just to show you, you can change the colors here, which is pretty awesome. And in the instructions, they recommend that you use it 20 minutes per day. I only use it once per month, and I've seen amazing results, so it's really up to you. If you guys would like to see what it looks like, here we go. Just put the mask on, and we'll do that. We'll just pop it on like that. And I feel secure here. So these are really, really good in that they're like completely blackout. So I actually can't like feel or sense any light. Okay, so 20 minutes are up. I pretty much fell asleep there. I am fully relaxed. Pressed in my eyelashes. You can tell how relaxed I was. I think I might have had the mask a little too tight this time around. I should have relaxed it because it does have straps, adjustable straps on both the eye mask as well as the light mask. So the next part of this routine is pretty simple, pretty fast. I don't have to get up and down, which is really nice. Really focusing on hydration, sealing it all in. So we're gonna apply our essences, our serums, all that kind of stuff. So let's do that. First here, we're gonna apply some toner. And this is the Paula's Choice toner. I actually love using a lot of their products. I know they have a face moisturizer that I really like to use that had omega fatty acids in there, or was it omega 3s in there? But that one, my skin seemed to really love that. I also love to use their BHA toner, and today we'll be using this. And I'm just gonna press that into the skin. I'm just gonna press that into the skin. I'm not gonna worry about like rubbing that or anything. Okay. My skin still feels really bouncy. Next up, I'm going to use an essence, and this one that I'm using is by CosRx. It's just a small mini size. I think I got this in their K-Beauty box that was being sold at Costco. And this is one of the ones that I use pretty much almost daily, if not weekly. And again, I'm just gonna press it into the skin because that's what I feel like is best for my skin. Just making sure not to get any hair in there, especially with the area being sanitized. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my serums, and I do have a couple of different serums here. So I have my serum by Good Skin, and again, I told you guys I absolutely love this brand. I pretty much use this serum daily, I also have the Wishful Thirst Trap Juice Peptide Serum. And the box is so cute. Look at that. You got like the holographic effect. This one is not one that I use daily, but I do usually use it in my monthly skincare routine. Last but not least, I did see this serum being sold on Sephora, and I really wanted to try it, but it was like $200 to $300, which I am not ready for yet. But they did give me a sample size, and it just looks so good for you. So the idea is that you take off the top and you squeeze both of these directly into your hand and apply it like that. And this is what I have in my hand. There's a couple of spots here. I'm just gonna, the serum is very lightweight. It has a slightly bouncy texture. Wow. And it smells really good. Yeah, something about this smells really premium. It takes me back to going to the mall or something with my mom. Maybe I smelled a perfume or something when I was younger that smelled like this. If you do not like fragrance, or if your skin does not do well with fragrance, then maybe this is not for you, because you can smell the fragrance in there. But this feels so good. Wow. This feels really silky. Yeah. So when it's in your hand, it has kind of like this smooth, almost type of like bouncy but lightweight texture. And then when you apply it to your skin, oh my gosh, yeah, that feels so nice. It feels like there's like silk on my skin, and it smells so good. So I'm so glad that I got to try this out. At this point, I'm just trying to see if I can squeeze any more product out of there. Like, this is phenomenal. How did I wait? If you see this product on Sephora or anywhere and it's on sale, get this. You will not be disappointed. This is wonderful. 10 out of 10 on this one. And next we're gonna go on with Wishful. And again, I do use this one every month during my monthly facials. And it does have a premium feel to it as well. It has a glass bottle and casing, and then this right here that actually looks like it's a pump. I guess in a way it is, but you actually open it and there's a dropper on the inside. And so I know most people that I see on like TikTok and stuff, they usually go directly to their skin and like drop it. I'm not that girl. One, I don't like the feel of it running down my face. Two, I don't want to touch the dropper on my face and potentially end up affecting the product or anything. So I just, and then again, I'm just gonna crush that in. Yeah, and this feels really good. This is also a lightweight product. And if you do decide to get these two serums for your routine, now that I'm feeling both, I think I would reorder them differently. So the next time I did this routine, I would actually put Wishful down first, followed by Guerlain Paris. This one has, even though it's lightweight, it has like a slight stick to it. Whereas this one is a serum, but it doesn't have that, again, that like stick. It's more of like a bouncy, silky texture. So you're probably gonna want this one on top. So we have our serums on. My face is looking quite clear already. So I'm just gonna let this serum kind of sit in for a minute. Yeah, for sure. Definitely put this one on top. Put this one on top as your finishing serum. Okay, so it's been about 1 minute that I've let the serum sit in. And what I'm going to do is just put on some of the Laneige lip mask. I have a big bottle of this somewhere that I've never finished, but I don't know where it's at, probably in the restroom. So I'm just using this trial size that they gifted me for my birthday. And typically with my lip mask, again, I don't like to dip my fingers into the product, so I will typically use like a Q-tip or something just to apply it. But today, just for the sake of finishing the routine, I'm just gonna put a little bit on. And I do think you want to usually exfoliate before doing this, but I think my lips are just fine. We have our lip mask applied. What I'm gonna do now is just go ahead and apply some vitamin C serum. And this is just from the Inkey List. This is my favorite one, and I've tried quite a lot of vitamin C serums, but this one seems to be the one that I see the most effect with, like it's the most effective, so I always go back and buy this one. Next up, we're almost at the end, I promise you. We're just gonna go ahead and apply our eye cream. Now, usually the eye cream that I use daily, I have two that I switch back in between. I love the one from the Inkey List, and it has caffeine in it. Again, that's really one of the only eye creams that I feel like I've tried so far that I actually see a difference with. Sometimes I'll switch it up and I'll do the Saturday Skin one, but you know, I don't I don't see much of the effect of that one. It just feels really good. We're going to be using the First Aid Beauty eye cream, and I'm so excited to try this. I actually got this quite a while ago, and I didn't open it because I was like, I have like 2 or 3 different eye creams that I need to get rid of. But today's the day, so here's the sample size that I received. And I feel like this is just enough for me to be able to try it for 30 days and actually see like if there's a difference with using it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Something in the First Aid Beauty eye cream smells like aloe. Yeah, it kind of smells like my aloe vera plant or something. Like it's like you can smell the earth in it. I'm not sure how to how to describe that, but it feels really good. It feels more like a regular eye cream to me. I think what really enhances this product is one, the ingredients, also to the smell really kind of brings it up a little bit. I like that kind of like earthy smell. It makes me feel like I'm like doing something good for my body and my skin. And last but not least, we just need to apply our overall moisturizer just to kind of seal in all the serums and things like that. And if you're looking for something to try in terms of like skincare, go with Good Skin first. Really like them, especially for everyday use. I have not gotten a chance to try them with my monthly facial, but these are really good for, oh, this one has a little dust on there, but they're really good for like everyday use. And if you find that you can only get like 1 or 2, then I would say get these 2. These to me are like the best of the best. Or if you can only get 1, then make sure you get the hydrating mist. It just feels phenomenal. You'll see a change in your skin. Skin moisturizer, it's almost done there. Like I maybe only have like a day or two left before this one's gone. Using today is the Laneige sleeping mask. So and if you've never felt this product is super lightweight as well because it's a lightweight moisturizer. I don't have to be too worried about applying it too thick. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. And let's get some taps in. Wow, you can see the elasticity of my skin has recovered. Do you guys see that bounce? Like, look at that bounce. The elasticity in my skin is restored. I have been needing this treatment for months and just had a busy, hectic schedule and kind of put it off. But that is the end of the video. So I hope that this inspired you to do your own skincare routine at home, even if you don't have all of the products, or maybe if you just have some of the products, that's okay too. Just do what you can, but what you can. I definitely didn't get all of these products at once. It's been, you know, the collection over many, many years. Some of them were just like free samples. Some of them were free products, except the machines. All the machines I've bought on my own. Really, it's just about treating yourself, doing that self-care, and getting into the practice and habit of that. So I'm so excited. If you guys made it to the end, thank you so much for coming to my first ASMR video. I hope it was like super relaxing in that way. If you have any videos that you would like to see, definitely let me know. I love doing like hair care, skin care, nail care, things like that. I have a couple of massage places that I would love to go back to and like show you guys as well. So just let me know. And also if you have any like professional tips or advice about my skincare routine, or something that you just want to share with others about your skincare routine, like for sure, leave it in the comments. I would love to read them. I would love to respond to them. And until then, I will see you next time. My skin looks so good. I did that.